Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm coming at you live from Charlotte, North Carolina. I traveled down here this morning from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I'm in town for my first ever dentist CE course through CDOCs. I'm taking their CEREC course. So I'll be learning more about crown, digital design, and more ideal prepping, as well as also a little bit for onlays, which I'm really excited about because I would love to start being more conservative with my preps than I currently am. And we use CEREC all day, every day in my office, and I'm really excited to get more hands-on tips and tricks beyond what the doctors in my office have already shown me. So it's Friday, and we're gonna adventure a little bit around Charlotte. I've got a rental car and we're gonna try to go see some sights. You guys know I love to give a little quick room tour whenever I get to go to these events. So we are at the Loft Ballantine, which is right across the street from Dentsply Sirona's really nice headquarters, or one of their facilities. They have one here and they have one in Scottsdale, Arizona. We have a king suite here, so we got the bathroom back there. And I'm so excited with the king bed, and I'm overlooking the little pool out there. And just across the street, like that direction, shopping center with some new restaurants and shopping, literally walkable. And then, as I said, the CE is also right across the street. It's also a walkable area. There's sidewalks and crosswalks and lights and things. So if you were coming for this exact course, the Charlotte location, you really don't need a car. You could just Uber here from the airport, and there's things to do all walkable nearby. We're not in downtown Charlotte, we're in Ballantine area, so keep that in mind. But I wanted a rental car since I was coming in on Friday. The course is Saturday and Sunday, and then I'll fly home late Sunday night. But I wanted a car to be able to explore on Friday and then in the evening tomorrow. Here all by myself, so we'll see if I make any dental pals at the course or if I'll just do more exploring on my own tomorrow. Got a little rental car. It's a lovely Toyota Corolla, and we're gonna head to actually do some shopping, exploring kind of thing. I really just don't want to get in too crazy traffic and be miserable driving around. I'd rather just go somewhere a little bit more outside of the city. So I found on TikTok this cute like local candle company called Waxhaw Candle Company, so we're gonna go there. And then I have a couple other places on my little list that I made on the map, and I want to eventually for sure go to one of the two food halls in Charlotte. Depending how time is going, I might go to south end of downtown and explore there too. But we'll just see how I'm feeling, and then when I'm getting tired and hungry, we'll come back here and chill for the night. So I want to show you all the stuff I got at the little local shops. And I would say I was so wrong about Charlotte being busy traffic. Even driving downtown at 5 o'clock, there was like some cars, but it was not like stop and go, annoying, aggressive driving like in big cities. And it's definitely a driving kind of city. There's so much street parking. There were a lot of people walking around and doing stuff, but I'd imagine a lot of people that live here have cars. And again, you don't have to get a rental car if you would come here and do this course, but I do really recommend it because the Ubers are super expensive, which is why I got the rental car. And then I used the American Dental Association's discount code for members through Hertz. I honestly think it barely saved any money, but a little bit's better than nothing. So that's what I got my rental car through. And the price of the rental car was the same as if I went to and from downtown once and to and from the airport once, which today I was able to drive to like places further south of town, like more suburban, where that candle store was, as well as this other one. And then I went north into the downtown area, and I went to the south end and went shopping at the cutest gift shop there as well. And then I also went to Optimist Hall. It was such a cool food hall. I know most cities have food halls, but I really liked the vibe of this one. There was so much nice outdoor seating, lots of cute like string lights, very white and open, like industrial, but not dark and gloomy, like bright white plants. It was super cool. And there had to be at least 20 different types of cuisines there, which were fun. Of course, me being basic, I just got a pizza and brought that home. We're gonna eat that soon. And then honestly, go to bed by 9:30 ideally. It's 8:15 right now. I'm proud of myself. I went out and about for 4.5 hours, which is pretty good. And I feel like I got to see so much of downtown. With the ability of having a car again, I was able to check out a lot of cool streets just driving to and from the different places I was planning to go. There's so many beautiful historic homes, and then a lot of really, really nice new builds as well. So it's a very, I'm sure, high cost of living city, I would imagine, but super cool. I really like it here. First thing I collect sometimes, not every time, but coasters from my travels. Is the fall candle I got. This is a local candle shop with a couple locations in North Carolina only. They have these like custom fall line of lids that are very, you know, warm and cozy. And then this one's actually more of an apple scent, apple like fresh, clean kind of smell, because I have so many pumpkin things already. 2 birthday cards. I have a whole bag of cards at home. I pick up if I ever see ones that I really love at Trader Joe's, or like if I'm at a craft fair or something and like a local person is making them, I will pick them up if they're reasonably priced. These seem, you know, more not necessarily handmade, but like small business, and they were $3 each, which is pretty reasonable. So I got 2 birthday cards, and then one for my anniversary with Justin that's coming up in November. And then I also got a gift for him for our anniversary, more of like a sentimental thing, but I'm not going to show it in case he watches the video. This decorative piece, which puts like a tea light candle in it if you want, like the perfect color to match the pop of color I have going in our living room. So I'm excited about this. And that's it. That's the haul. Plenty of shopping. I much prefer to get candles, homeware, than getting clothes, even though there were a lot of really, really cute boutiques. But I feel like I could have got one sweater for the price of all this stuff at a boutique or something, or one dress or something like that, because boutiques are easily almost $100 per item. And I just don't value clothes as much as I value like the ambiance of my home. So I'm gonna eat my pizza, download my slides for the course tomorrow, relax a little bit, and then go to sleep. And I'm not gonna bring this camera to the course, but I'll try to get some clips on my phone and then let you all know how it goes. We can get there as early as 7. They'll give us a tour if we want of the office space, and there's breakfast, and then the course is gonna start at 8. And then that goes until 3:30, but they have a welcome mixer at 4. Good morning. We're ready to head to the course. This is the very casual OOTD. I'd say they're extra casual because there's this little loop on these Lululemon pants. The emails said no dress code, wear whatever you're comfortable in for the course, but for me, anything that's professional related, I have to dress at least business casual. But I got my nice bag from my sister and got my iPad in here to take notes. We don't need our loops until tomorrow, so that's nice because it cuts down a lot of space in my bag. It's right across the street. I'm still gonna drive over just because I have the rental car, so why not? But we're gonna head over. It's about 7:20 right now. It starts at 8, but there's a tour and breakfast and stuff if we go early, so that's why I'm going early. So today was primarily starting in the lab, and we did single crown restoration design first. And then 2 adjacent crowns, so 2 contacts of both being milled, how to design those. And then we finished off with designing and then actually milling a bridge. And then it was time for lunch. I showed you guys all around the academic floor of their headquarters where we were training. So cool. I love seeing like all the different operatory setups and all their different technology. And there was around 30 people in our course, which I was really surprised because they have this course like every week. And then here in Charlotte and in Scottsdale, campus, and there was over 30 people, which some people did bring their assistants as well as themselves as the doctor, but I still think there had to be at least 20 dentists in the group, which was surprising to me. But very good instruction. And then after lunch we went into a lecture with more troubleshooting, scanning examples, things like that. And prep design was a huge component of the lectures today, so I learned a lot of things that I could improve, so I'm really excited to get back and actually try them out. All right, we're back. We have officially transformed into our exploring clothes, but we're gonna go back out to see some more stuff. I met a lot of really cool people at the course. I didn't necessarily ask anyone to like hang out tonight, so I'm still solo exploring, true to the title of this vlog. But my plan, I realized I forgot a hairbrush. Looks okay, all things considered, but I need to shower tonight and my hair will not look okay after showering if I can't brush it. We're gonna go back to Target before I get a dinner tonight to buy a new hairbrush. I'll just have a spare, I guess. But first stop is gonna be into downtown. Well, it's still earlier in the day and hopefully less busy, but it's the weekend, so it'll probably be reasonably busy. And check out 7th Street Market, so similar to where I went yesterday, which was Optimist Hall. I think it's just like food vendors, maybe some shops, and I just want to walk around over there because that's kind of right in the heart of downtown from my understanding. And there's also a few different walking paths that run through there, and then depending how I like it there, how exploring is going, I'll either keep walking around there or I will drive to Freedom Park and sit and read there, walk around there, again, just kind of depending how things look, what I'm feeling, how the weather is. And that'll be the last stop before I go to Target and then pick up a carry-out dinner from probably an Italian place that's right by here, since Italian's my favorite and it has some good reviews. Okay, I did not really like the main downtown area. I thought it was a little underwhelming, and I don't know, it just wasn't the best vibes to me as someone that spent not that long there. So obviously I'm sure someone might have a different opinion than me, but I would say you could skip the main like uptown area, and that 7th Street Market was just okay compared to the Optimist Hall one. I thought was amazing. So if you're gonna come here and maybe only have time to explore some things, I would do Optimist Hall, and that whole area was really cute if you wanted to even just walk around. And then I went to Freedom Park afterwards, and that was really beautiful as well. So I would also recommend checking that out if you have time. But everything else in the main downtown, I feel like it's just a really small city, like very not comparable to something that I'm used to, maybe like Chicago or something like that. And just very like spread out and residential compared to a more urban of an environment. Obviously there's like big skyscrapers and things in like a very small area, but very spread out overall, I would say. Still very nice in a lot of parts, but not your typical like city. Okay, this is pretty funny. I went into Target and got that hairbrush, but I also bought a new bag because I did that shopping, and all I brought was a suitcase, a little carry-on suitcase that's full of the stuff I brought for the conference, and then my tote that I used for the conference today, but it's a smaller purse. So fitting everything would be a little bit of a tight squeeze, and I'd been wanting a bag like this. So I used this as an opportunity to justify buying this like puffy big tote. That's like my personal item for the plane, and it can slide on your suitcase handle. So I'm gonna load this guy up and pack up when we get home. I'm gonna go pick up my carryout. I got their special at this Italian restaurant right next to the hotel. I'm gonna pick that up for carryout and then eat in the hotel room, pack, read, relax. I finished my book yesterday. I think my goal for this year was 12 books, like a book a month, but I know I've well surpassed that. I just finished The Last Mrs. Parrish. I really liked that one. I thought it was interesting. It reminded me of Verity by Colleen Hoover in a way. And then I started 2 books that I have not finished because they were just not doing it for me. That was The Things We Leave Unfinished and 28 Summers. But other than that, I've read 16 books already, and I'm starting, oh, what's it called? I have it in here. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo I'm gonna start tonight. So I'm excited. If you're interested in books at all, I can link my Goodreads below. I think my books I originally read that I was giving 5 stars was just like, oh, I'd never read a romantic comedy book before, so of course I thought the first one was really good. Then the next one was cute too, and then eventually I kind of got sick of them, and that's why I've switched more to a little bit of like the mystery thriller, but still kind of girly books. So that's our book update, but I'm gonna get home and then I will give you all some clips of tomorrow. And then for day 2, we have breakfast and lunch every day. I think I mentioned that. And after breakfast, we jumped right back into the lab. And in the lab, we had our bridges and we worked on trimming those. That's what they had us bring our loops for. I really don't think you needed to bring your loops for this course because you weren't doing any prepping on actual models. But the trimming of the crowns themselves, they said to bring your loops if you like to wear loops, so I brought mine, but I feel like I could have easily done it without loops, and it was kind of annoying to get down here in terms of flying and everything. So personally would recommend skipping those. And then after the lab component, we went into another lecture for the rest of the day where we talked about troubleshooting, which I think is one of the most helpful elements of this course because we were all able to ask our own questions about problems that we've had, but also hear potential things that other people run into, and maybe it's something you've had before but you forgot to even ask about. So I felt like I learned a ton from that component. And we talked about different burrs that they recommend and how to use them. It was just overall a very, very informative 2 days, and I'm really excited to get back and level up my skills even more. Okay everyone, that's everything for this video. I'm gonna be heading back to Michigan late tonight, and I'm really excited to get into the office and implement everything that I've learned. I hope you all enjoyed this solo traveling to Charlotte vlog, a little bit of exploring, as well as my first CE as a dentist. And I'll see you in the next video.